G'day, Ian here. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Today I'm standing on top of Wild Horse Mountain in amongst the Glasshouse Mountains on the iconic Sunshine Coast. What you see behind me is the Wild Horse Mountain Fire Lookout number 12. Now, the original one was Wild Horse Mountain Fire Hut number 3. That was constructed in 1952. Actually, I saw that hut when I came up here in 1976. And in those days, you could actually drive up a dirt road up to here. But I'm not sure how long ago they actually closed this off now to pedestrian traffic only. Now, this one was, the one in 1952, was eventually getting too old for its purpose, and eventually it was demolished. And this one was built in 1992 to replace that. Now, it's a rather ornate one, and it's probably one of the most fanciest ones that I've been to. As you can see on top of it, and we're going to have a little closer look shortly, there's all communications equipment and radar, all sorts of things. And a lot of that now replaces what the rangers used to do. However, during hot fire seasons and high fire danger days, HQ Plantation Rangers still man the fire tower, generally from late spring into early autumn the following year. So this is not only the fire tower here, a little further to the west we've got Beerburrum Fire Tower number 2, and then a little bit further west still we've got the Glasshouse Mountains Fire Lookout number 1. That was one of the original ones that was built there. That had been replaced a couple of times also. Just check my other videos on those two particular locations. So here we have a beautiful surrounding area, millions and millions of dollars worth of exotic pines. So you can see the importance of having these fire lookouts and fire towers in place. Even though we use a lot of electronic equipment today, nothing can really interpret something quicker and faster than the human eye. So that's why this one is still used in those high fire dangers. Okay, so now let's take a tour and show you the surrounding district of the Glasshouse Mountains. So we'll catch you on the other side of the video. Okay, finally climbed up those little bit of stairs and got a bit of exercise. So as we go around, just enjoy the magnificent views. And one thing that'll become patently obvious to you is there's pine trees as far as the eye can see. But often the question is asked, how did Wild Horse Mountain get its name? Well, when the early settlers first came here, they noticed there was brumbies or wild horses running all around the countryside through the scrub. And as a result of that, this was a prominent feature that everybody was familiar with. And there you have it, Wild Horse Mountain. Of course, as you can see the stones below, these are of volcanic origin, like all the Glasshouse Mountains are. As we go around, I've added features in that you can observe, and I won't add the names of the indigenous names that were for the Glasshouse Mountains because I've done that on 2 previous videos. But as you notice, I'm just bringing it around now, notice major wildfires there in November 1994. Those wildfires actually destroyed 4,800 hectares of plantation timber, or 11,861 acres, and there was estimated about a $10 million loss, and to actually put the fire out was over $500,000. Quite expensive. So as we come around now, you can see the Jim the Fire Tower location as the crow flies up there in the back of the mountains at Jim the State Forest. One final look out to those beautiful mountains. And as we come around to the north, you can just see there, slightly to the right, they're harvesting the pine trees ready for the timber industry in Queensland. With the amount of development that's going on, there's hundreds of thousands of homes being built.